America's Pop Culture Trivia Show.
Check it out.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. With Joe Parisi.
Welcome to episode 209 of America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. My name is Joe Parisi. I am your host, and I've prepared 21 fast-paced pop culture trivia questions just for you. All kinds of fun nostalgia packed into this one. If you're new to the show, welcome. Super easy to play along. I'm going to give you 3 rounds, 7 questions per round, and just 5 seconds between questions for you to try and think of the answer. I give you the answers then at the end of each round. Our first round today is going to be a mixed round, meaning we're going to bounce all over the place. Then we'll do music for round 2 and wrap up today with movies for round number 3. I'm glad you're here. Good luck. Now let's play.
Round 1.
Round 1. Question 1. True or false? Bo Jackson is in the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. Is that true or false? Question 2. Speaking of the magician duo Siegfried and Roy, Roy's last name is Horn. What is Siegfried's last name? Question 3. A bicycle accessory originating in the 1980s that was most popular with children. It was a pack of these colorful snap-on bike spoke beads that spin and tumble as you ride and make sounds. Name this accessory. Question 4. This candy bar's main ingredients are peanut butter and toasted coconut. It comes in red packaging and was featured in the movies Beetlejuice and The Great Outdoors. Name this candy bar. Question 5. Born in 1963, this retired pro basketball player is one of the shortest players in NBA history. This 5'7" point guard won the 1986 NBA Slam Dunk Contest. He played for the Atlanta Hawks, Sacramento Kings, and Minnesota Timberwolves. Name this player. Question 6. Actor Jackie Coogan appears in costume on the cover art for a video game that was released exclusively on the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1989. So you've got Jackie Coogan in costume on the box of a Nintendo game. What game is it? Question 7. There is a Christmas song that begins with these lyrics. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. What is the title of this song? That's going to wrap up round number 1. Let's check your first 7 answers. Question number 1, was it true or false? Is it true or false that Bo Jackson is in the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame? False. He is not. However, he's in the Kansas City Royals Team Hall of Fame. Bo is actually ineligible for Cooperstown because he only played 8 seasons. And in order to be eligible for the Baseball Hall of Fame, a player must play at least 10 seasons. Question number 2. Speaking of the magician duo, Siegfried and Roy, Roy's last name is Horn. Siegfried's last name is what? Fischbacher. Question 3. A bicycle accessory originating in the 1980s that was most popular with children. It was a pack of these colorful, snap-on bike spoke beads that spin and tumble as you ride and make sounds. Name this accessory. Spokey Dokies. I had them. I loved them. I looked it up to see if these are still around, and it doesn't seem like the original Spokey Dokie brand ones are still out there, but on Amazon there's like 100 knockoff versions that are probably like made on a 3D printer, but so you can still get them, but the original packaging of these things that would be like hanging on the wall at a bike shop next to like the water bottles and like seat cushions, the packaging was just incredible. Look it up. It's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. But yeah, those seem to be gone, but you can get knockoffs. Question 4. This candy bar's main ingredients are peanut butter and toasted coconut. It comes in red packaging and was featured in the movies Beetlejuice and The Great Outdoors. Name this candy bar. Zagnut. Zagnut is still around. It was created in 1930, currently manufactured by the Hershey Company. Hard to find. I went looking for it after watching The Great Outdoors because I was like, I don't think I've ever had a Zagnut. And I'm wandering through like Quick Trip. Nothing. Could not find it. But it is still available. Question 5. Born in 1963, this retired pro basketball player is one of the shortest players in NBA history. This 5'7" point guard won the 1986 NBA Slam Dunk Contest. He played for the Atlanta Hawks, Sacramento Kings, and Minnesota Timberwolves. Name this player. Spud Webb. Spud Webb is currently 3rd on the list of shortest players ever to play in the NBA, with number 1 being Muggsy Bogues at 5'3", number 2 Earl Boykins 5'5", and then you've got Spud Webb and Mel Boykins in the 3rd place spot. Question 6. Actor Jackie Coogan appears in costume on the cover art for a video game that was released exclusively for the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1989. What game was it? Fester's Quest. Question 7. There's a Christmas song that begins with these lyrics. Of course you know it. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. What is the title of this song? The Christmas Song. There you go. Something pretty cool happened with that song, the Christmas Song from Nat King Cole in 2023. They start playing Christmas music like crazy on the radios, and then people go and start downloading it, and suddenly some of these older Christmas songs creep their way back into the Billboard Hot 100. And in 2023, that song from Nat King Cole entered the Billboard Hot 100 Top 10. And that broke a record for the longest journey to the top 10. That song had been out 62 years and 26 days before it finally entered the top 10. That again happened back in 2023.
Round 2.
Round 2 today is a music round. Question 1. From 1993. If you could get by trying not to lie, things wouldn't be so confused, and I wouldn't feel so used, but you always really knew I just want to be with you, and I'm in so deep. Name the song title. Question 2. What artist gave us the 1983 hit, She Works Hard for the Money? Question 3. Chuck Mosley and Mike Patton have both been the lead singer of what band? Question 4. In August 1994, the alternative rock band Sponge scored a hit with their debut album, Rotting Pinata. The album gave us the hit singles Plowed and Molly, in parentheses, 16 Candles Down the Drain. I loved both of those songs. The cover art for this album, Rotting Pinata, features a certain type of candy that is common around Halloween, scattered all over it. What candy is it? Question 5. We're driving in the rush hour. Ooh, you send me. You take me to the rush hour. Ooh, you send me. You got me in the rush hour. What artist gave us the 1988 song Rush Hour, which was her most successful single as a solo artist? So name that artist that gave us Rush Hour. Question 6. What's your name, little girl? What's your name? Shooting you straight, little girl. Why don't you do the same? Name the band that gave us the 1977 hit, What's Your Name? Question 7. What artist gave us the 1986 song with these lyrics? A man can tell 1,000 lies. I've learned my lesson well. Hope I live to tell the secret I have learned. Till then, it will burn inside of me. What artist gave us the song with those lyrics? And that's going to wrap up round number 2. Here come your answers. Question 1 from 1993. If you could get by trying not to lie, things wouldn't be so confused, and I wouldn't feel so used. But you always really knew I just want to be with you, and I'm in so deep. Name the song title. Linger is from the Cranberries. Question 2, what artist gave us the 1983 hit She Works Hard for the Money? Donna Summer. That was a huge hit in the summer of 1983, where it spent 3 weeks as the #1 song in America. Question 3, Chuck Mosley and Mike Patton have both been the lead singer of what band? Faith No More. Question 4, August 1994, that's when the alternative rock band Sponge scored a hit with their debut studio album, Rotting Pinata. That album gave us the hit singles Plowed and Molly, 16 Candles Down the Drain. The cover art of this album features a certain type of candy that is common around Halloween, scattered all over. What candy is it? Candy corn. Question 5. We're driving in the rush hour. Ooh, you send me. You take me to the rush hour. Ooh, you send me. You got me in the rush hour. What artist gave us the 1988 song Rush Hour, which happened to be her most successful single as a solo artist? Jane Wiedlin from the Go-Go's. Question 6, what's your name, little girl? What's your name? Shooting you straight, little girl. Why don't you do the same? Name the band that gave us the 1977 hit What's Your Name? Leonard Skinnard. And question 7, what artist gave us the 1986 song with these lyrics? A man can tell 1,000 lies. I've learned my lesson well. Hope I live to tell the secret I have learned. Till then, it will burn inside of me. What artist? Madonna. And those lyrics are from Live to Tell.
Round 3.
Closing out today's episode with a movie round. And if you're not following me online, you can do so at Joe Parisi VO on both Instagram and TikTok. Question 1. A 1998 drama about the underground world of high-stakes poker starring Matt Damon and Edward Norton. The story follows two friends who need to win at high-stakes poker quickly to pay off a large debt. Name the film. Question 2. A 2008 comedy starring Paul Rudd, Seann William Scott, and Christopher Mintz-Plasse. The film follows two energy drink salesmen who are ordered to perform 150 hours of community service. They end up having to mentor some teens. One happens to be obsessed with medieval LARPing. Name the film. Question 3. A 2014 biographical sports thriller where Steve Carell stars as John DuPont, a multimillionaire philanthropist and wrestling enthusiast. Channing Tatum and Mark Ruffalo also star in the film. What is this movie called? Question 4. In what famous film from 1985 do we meet a character named Stella Baines? Question 5. Actress Diane Ladd played the mother of Chevy Chase's character in what 1989 film? Question 6. This actor and comic played a character named Thurgood in the 1998 comedy Half-Baked. Name the actor. And question number 7. Name the 1992 film that features the characters Marv Merchants and Harry Lime. So I'm specifically asking what 1992 film features these two characters. That's going to wrap up our movie round. Here come your final 7 answers. Question 1, a 1998 drama about the underground world of high-stakes poker, starring Matt Damon and Edward Norton. The story follows two friends who need a win at high-stakes poker quickly to pay off a large debt. Name the film. Rounders. Question 2, a 2008 comedy starring Paul Rudd, Seann William Scott, and Christopher Mintz-Plasse. The film follows two energy drink salesmen who are ordered to perform 150 hours of community service. They end up having to mentor some teens. One happens to be obsessed with medieval LARPing. Name the film. Role models. Question 3. A 2014 biographical sports thriller where Steve Carell stars as John DuPont, a multimillionaire philanthropist and wrestling enthusiast. Channing Tatum and Mark Ruffalo also star in the film. What is this film called? Foxcatcher. Question 4. In what famous film from 1985 do we meet a character named Stella Baines? Back to the Future. That is Lorraine's mom, who we meet back in 1955. Remember when Marty gets hit by the car and the dad jumps out and he's yelling, "Stella!" Yeah, Stella Baines. Question 5. Actress Diane Ladd played the mother of Chevy Chase's character in what 1989 film? Christmas Vacation. So Diane actually just passed away in late 2025, and she was, if we're looking at the movie Christmas Vacation, she was the last surviving person from that generation in the film. So now all of, the actors and actresses that were Clark's parents, Ellen's parents, and then the aunts and uncles are all passed away, unfortunately. I mean, that movie, I watch it and I don't feel like I'm watching an old movie, but we're not far away from the 40th anniversary of Christmas Vacation. That's pretty wild. Question 6. This actor and comic played a character named Thurgood in the 1998 comedy Half-Baked. Name the actor. Dave Chappelle. And question 7. There was a little bit of trickiness with this one. Name the 1992 film that features the characters Marv Merchants and Harry Lime. The answer specifically, because we're talking 1992, is Home Alone 2. So, this is the Wet Bandits or the Sticky Bandits in this film. So Marv Merchants and Harry Lime, that is their full names. And we learn that in the second film because there's a scene where on screen we're shown a newspaper that is saying that they escaped. The Wet Bandits escaped prison during a riot. And on that newspaper, it shows their last names. So when you combine that scene and the fact that we were saying 1992, your answer is Home Alone 2. This has been America's Pop Culture Trivia Show, episode 209. My name is Joe Parisi, and if you love this fun, quirky, throwback pop culture stuff, you got to check out my other podcast, which is called The Odd Podcast with Joe Parisi. Since we last spoke, a couple new episodes over there. Last episode of this show, I mentioned, I think we had a Tupac question, and I mentioned that this guy that I follow, Jeff Pearlman, this author, just put out a book called Only God Can Judge Me, The Many Lives of Tupac Shakur. So I had Jeff Pearlman on as a guest to talk all about Tupac and go into great depth about some of the wild things he uncovered over his 3 years and 400 plus interviews putting that Tupac book together. So you can find a great discussion with me and author Jeff Pearlman on the subject Tupac Shakur. And then I also had another author on, Mark Malkoff, who just put out a book about Johnny Carson. And we had a fantastic talk about all this kind of crazy behind-the-scenes urban legend stuff having to do with Johnny Carson. So you can find me and Mark Malkoff on episode 135 of The Odd Podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed this show. Thank you for being here. Again, you can follow me online at Joe Parisi VO. And I'm going to go make up some more questions so we can do it again soon. Take care, guys.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show with Joe Parisi.